Welcome Transformer fans, Optimus Wilbur back, and there's another Optimus Prime video! Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, or as you know me as Will. I'm back. I had to take a time off because of college, and if you know me personally, I had to get the tests done for college, so this video it's been a little bit late, but I'm happy that people have been enjoying the other content, like the Bumblebee video, and of course the video I done when I was at Comic-Con, and the new subscribers as well. It's been fantastic for the channel. I can't thank yous enough. But most importantly, yous are here because of Transformers and a new review. And the Transformer I got, and the reason I held off, there's a story behind it, is of course Takara Legends Super Ginrai, or other known as here, Power Master Optimus Prime. Now, the story behind this and why it took so long is because there was something extra in it. And the shop that was there at Comic-Con, I shouted them out on the video, and I'm going to actually put their name here when I'm editing the video. Please, if you're in the Glasgow area, please contact them. They had amazing Transformers. And the reason I had to hold off was because parts of this guy was in the box. Apex armor, God bomber, whatever you want to call them. The armor that goes on Power Master Optimus Prime. So I had some of the parts, and Jazz, who owns the company, was kind enough to send me everything he had. At the time, I think the only part I'm missing was the actual headmaster that goes on it. Apart from that, he is 95% complete. But as soon as all the other parts came for him, I wanted to get the video done. Unfortunately, I can't get the headmaster. I'm still looking on eBay to see if I can get him to complete him. But I think this figure, the way it's going to be, is going to be showed on just with the armour transformed into him, which I can't wait to show. This Optimus Prime has a lot of meaning to me, because back in the day, I'm going to show you a picture, because I've got the reissue Power Master Optimus Prime from, I think, 12 years ago. Power Master Optimus Prime was my first Optimus Prime I ever had. I didn't know why he was a Power Master, didn't understand. Now we do, because of Takara, Headmasters, Super God Force, all that stuff. And to have, which in my opinion is the better looking of the Power Master Optimus Primes, was the Takara version. I was over the moon to get him. So let's get Prime open, or Super Ginrai, transform him and check him out. And here he is, folks, Super Ginrai out the box, Power Master Optimus Prime. But this is Super Ginrai. This figure is amazing. Now, transforming wise, it's the exact same as the Combiner Wars Ultra Magnus. And the reason I took the time, the reason I took the Takara one was because it just looks a lot better. The Hasbro one is identical to Ultra Magnus transformation. Like the truck and that in the front, but this is really good. Problem I've got, moving, cab moves, but as you can see, that doesn't really move at all. So the other gimmick, and I've took off the cannon because it just likes to fall about, was of course God Bomber. Now you've got that little clip there, and that just goes like so. In Super Ginrai, and there you go. You can absolutely just pull everything together. And this is where I need a bigger table, because I knew this video was going to be the biggest. I knew this one was going to be a bit tricky, but this is what we're going to work with. But let's get things going. So let's get transformation going. So take off the cannons. And they're a lot nicer, because the one for the Hasbro, it's Ultra Magnus gun again. You can clip them together and they form another like pistol for like the base. So let's take them off. Move that camera back ever so slightly. Take off the shoulder cannons. And base mode was it's kind of simple, where it's just basically everything the way it is. Keeping prime that way, you're coming to the back, put down the legs, and unpeg the arms. You can move them up like so. Just get them in that position. The legs, what you want to do is unhinge and bring these panels in like that. As soon as you've got the legs like that, because it was a bit tricky, this is the first time I put in base mode. Basically, you're just bending the legs round. You're basically transforming Prime or Ginrai into everything that's got to be done. So as soon as you've got that, you've got to move the arms up, and they're on a hinge. It just clips on at the side, as you can see. So just put them up. That's basically all you're doing for this base. And then you can clip on the guns. When we get the little slots they're meant to go on, let's find them. And they'll just basically go in Ginrai's hands. Show you the next one. And there we go. Next off, we've got to put the turrets at the bottom, so we'll do that just now as well, and I'll move the camera back down. And as you can see, there's the turrets. Nice and simple in base mode. Now, the Optimus Prime Power Master. Right, let's talk about that for a second, okay? The Hasbro one and even Takara came with a headmaster, and that was to go on Prime's head. Now, the Power Master Ginrai can just sit there. He sits there, but, and this is where this figure gets even more interesting. Because it's second hand, I actually got it with the upgrade kit. This comes with the upgrade kit for Ginrai. And this is his Power Master Ginrai, and it's very cheaply made. Very cheaply made. Before like doing this cut, it took me 5 attempts to get the legs fixed. He basically just sits inside Super Ginrai when he's like transformed, and there's not much to him. I'd rather had the headmaster. What it comes with the kit, it comes with a new head which lights up. Unfortunately, the batteries are dead in my one. So let's get him into transformation mode, and basically we have him nearly there. We have him nearly there. All we've got to do is just fix a few things, and that's it. Bring the legs back round. And just twist, so they're going back in, bring down, twist back round, so this is facing that way, same again, twist, turn round, facing that way. Now, the part I didn't like is the feet, and I'll show you. So, you're coming under here, this tab here, bring open the feet. That'll come up, like so. And then you're twisting the foot round. That's going to sit like that. And that should just come up. So let's get that in position. Foot's going to be like that. That comes up. There we go. Close this over to house it. And that's it. That's his foot ready. It's not the best, in my opinion. I think they could have done better with the feet. I really do. I don't think the design for the feet is really that good. So, one more time. Take out. Twist that a little bit up. That will swivel round. Turn that round. Line everything back up again. Make sure that red part's there. And as soon as you've done that, this part should just go like that. Close. And as you can see, we fix the leg back up. That's it. So like I said, I'm not a big fan of these legs, but they are what they are. Arms are really easy as well. So if we put this bit back down, we're actually going to lift up that. Now as you can see, same trick as Magnus, Prime, or Ginrai, I keep calling him Prime, is on that swivel little hinge. So let's get his body in first. So just pick it up, turn it round, slow it in, and push down. He is in place. We'll just tidy him up a little bit. Arms, just come round the back. Fold the panels down, put them in place. Unfortunately, they don't sit flush, which I don't like. Come to the hands, twist them back round, and slide down that panel. Slide it up more like. Okie dokie. Ginrai's almost there. Let's put on some of the weapons. That's what we want to do. Come with the weapons first, get on the shoulder cannons. It's kind of like his smokestacks. And this is what I love because it just totally reminds me of the one. Apart from the one that's up there, you've seen the picture, but when I had it when I was a small boy, I was only 4. I'm now 33, so it's nearly 30 years ago. It brings back every memory of me having this figure. And like the reissue just brought back all those memories as well. So let's put in the gun. Like so. Now, this might be a cut. This might be a cut because this little guy. But basically we're going to transform him, put him in here. And that's him transformed. That is tedious. That is very poorly made. And I think you'll get a better look at him now. Like, he's got nice paint, nice red, nice blue in the visor, and nice skin, like a skin tone for the mouth. He is very, very, very poorly made, in my opinion. Now, Ginrai's head. Come to the front, just the same as Ultra Magnus. Flip open the front panels. Like so. Bring up the head. It wants to come through. And this is our part of the upgrade kit. Is that head? Unfortunately, like I said, it doesn't light up. But get the headmaster Ginrai can go in there. So let's get him in there. This is going to be very finicky in the camera. So I'm going to do a cut and let you see him inside. There we go. That's him inside. Never to be seen again. Now, like I said, that head is meant to light up. I wish the batteries didn't work. I might change them, try and get them to work sometime. But as soon as we put this up, close everything in, lock it down. Ginrai is transformed. He is fantastic. Totally brings back the memories of Power Master Optimus Prime when I had him. Fantastic looking character. But we still have another part to get on him. So let's check that out. So here is God Bomber or Apex Armor, whatever one you want to call it. Comes with the gun, as you see, and underneath is a sword, which I probably will put on Ginrai. I think the sword would be cool. So we'll do that bit last. Transforming him, I'd love to have him transformed, show him standing, but with the headmaster missing, that's the only problem. And I think doing it would be injustice, because I don't have that headmaster to show it off completely what it's like. So what we're going to do is get ready for combining with Super Ginrai. First off, come to the arms, and you're going to see little tabs there. Just fold them up, and that'll pop off. That's the new hands for Ginrai. This is all on a swivel action. Come to here first though, let's put away in the joint for joining on the trailer. Just have it ready to go down. Okay. Come back here, and basically all you're doing is unhooking the legs from the bottom part of the trailer, like so. So we unhook that bit, and we just slide that out, and it wants to come out. There we go. See? Same again. Slide, it comes off. With this part, now we've got to get everything ready for Ginrai, so we'll leave this part last. Feet, quite simple. All you're doing is putting them down, putting this bit down as well, and basically that is it. That's Ginrai's feet now, and I think they stand a lot better than what actually he does. So there's the next one. Let you see what it's like inside as well. Come to the hands, simple again. Open up, you've got this hand here, and just close everything down. Ready to go in Ginrai. Same again, open up, take a hand out, close everything down. Okay. So taking Ginrai, we're going to attach the feet. And what you're looking for is these slots in the back, which will match up with these red slots. And all you're doing is lining them up, pushing them in. And that's it. They just click on. And I think this will give them better support as well. Like I said, I don't like the feet comes with it. I think they're just a bit off in the sense of making them stand. But I think these will be better for him. And as you see, stands so much better. So there's his feet on from bomber mode. So let's take the guns off. And what we're going to do now is, oh, I can't believe how long the actual holder is for that gun. Do that. And we're going to come back here and just slide that part down. That part again. Everyone's kind of unclipping just now, but that's okay. We'll tie them up at the end for the final pose. And I wish I had Overlord to show them off against, but I'm still actively hunting for them. And what you're doing is, like, there's this panel, right? You're just clipping on that. And you're just coming round. Move this part down. Oh, I forgot you don't need the hands. Close up. And there we go. I forgot that's actually God Bomber's hands. And I'm not cutting it out the video, so it's staying in. So again, come back here, fold that up. Little panel right there. Just going to clip it on. Fold it round. Bring that round. And fold that up for tidiness. It's starting to look pretty awesome, isn't it? So that's first part of God Armor. Now it's just the chest. And here he is, folks. Super Ginrai with God Bomber Armor. Now, the reason I didn't show the transformation of this I had to watch maybe 5 videos of how to put on the armor. And as you can see, it's a task. Now, I didn't want to make it confusing for, like, say, if anybody's watching this, how, like, this part goes on. This is just like an extra piece. When I bought the figure, I didn't realise I had it with this, because this is separate. But to finish him off, let's take his guns, come out to the back, and he's got 2 little slots. We can put them in. Try to do this and not take the backpack off is a challenge. I am not going to lie. This is a challenge with this backpack. It's not the sturdiest. That's one thing I found. It is very top heavy. So with this armour set, you are going to find like he's going to balance more to the back, which means he's doing. Let's get this put in if it wants to slide in. It's not wanting to slide in. So, he's going to have a gun. So let's put that one in there. Let's have him have a gun on the left hand side. Okay, so he's got a gun. Come to the feet. Little parts there. Put on the stacks he had. Same with the other side. And I finish it off now. This is the part that I was surprised I actually had with him. So this is the cannon. Okay, that's God Bomber's head. As you can see, no headmaster. And I thought the sword was missing a part. But actually, if you come here, there's the handle for the sword. So let's take that out. I want the sword on him. Put the missile back on, and that is going to sit on him when it's ready. Put the sword in place. Looks a bit like the Buster sword for Final Fantasy. Come to the back of Prime, or Ginrai, sorry. Okay, so after you get the head put on the back, it's just 2 little slots there. I had to find them. That's how there's a cut. You come here, put that cannon on like so. Supposed to sit a bit stiffer, but hey ho. Also, I messed up here. The gun goes on the side here. Goes on the side. I thought it was like on that little tab, but because we're nearly finished, let's start tidying Ginrai up. Make sure everything looks nice, flush, and sexy for the final pose. But there's one thing left for us to do. Big Buster sword he has, and he nearly fell over, so let's get it in his hand like so. And there you have it, folks. This has probably been the hardest transformation to show off, especially God Bomber's parts. They've done really well. That's the way you've got to look at it for this Transformer. It's very well done. Just a bit of complications, that's all. Getting to stand still. I think the third party one is a bit better. When I've watched it being transformed, it stands a lot better, and it's like easier to put the parts on. Like I said, I never showed this part off getting transformed. It was just too mind-boggling, like for me to like show yous, and that's it. So let's get a good little look of him standing up with all the armour on, and he looks fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So there you go, folks. Super Ginrai, complete with God Bomber armour, or Power Master Optimus Prime with Apex armour. It's a really, really good figure. If you're going to get one, just get the Takara one. It looks so much nicer compared to the Hasbro. The Hasbro's just a copy of Ultra Magnus, and this one looks more unique. And like I said, having what I got from that Comic Con is fantastic. So here you go, folks. Super Ginrai. Thank you everyone for tuning into the video today. Remember, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and that notification bell so you know that a new Optimus Wilbur review goes live. Also, be sure to check me out on Facebook, Optimus Wilbur Reviews, Twitter, Rodimus8, and Twitch at Optimus Wilbur 85. Just hit that in the search engine at the top. Also, if you wish to become a Patreon or buy from the merch store, look in the description box below. Lastly, I'd like to thank the Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their music Cybertronic Warrior is the theme for the channel. Please check them out on YouTube, Twitter and Facebook and give them the support they deserve. This band is fantastic and do amazing covers, so please send your support to them. And remember, Transformer fans, till all are one.